Hi guys, Tyson Robinson here, real estate broker here in Temecula Valley. Wanted to bring some great news for any homeowners right now. Wanted to bring a little bit of value. As many of you know, right now is a great time to refinance. I'm actually in the middle of my own personal refinance. I already had what I thought was a pretty good interest rate at 3.75, 3.75. And rates are as low as in the mid 2 area. You could even get lower than that if it's a 15-year. But if you are paying anything above 3.5, you should definitely consider refinancing. So feel free to reach out to me if you want to discuss and see how much you could potentially save. Of course, there are costs with most refinances that are involved with the whole refinance process. But if you're planning on staying in your home for at least a year, 9 times out of 10, it's going to make sense, if not more than that. So you definitely want to check it out. Talk to your local lender or give me a call and I'd be happy to guide you. The other thing you really want to consider, and I've already talked to a couple people about this, is if you're looking to put in a pool, you want to pay off some debt, or you want to buy an investment property, you may want to even pull out some cash to be able to do that. By pulling out the cash, paying off potentially a car loan or something else, or maybe even just credit card debt, could be a great way to reduce your monthly expenses in a time where obviously things may be a bit more difficult for you depending on your job circumstances and so forth. Just because of the fact that you're able to reduce to 2.75 and at the same time have the potential tax benefits, it's big. And on top of that, the other thing I recommend people to consider is there's a lot to be there's a lot to consider when it comes to refinancing your home, but also the potential of maybe pulling some money out and buying an investment property. It could be something that could make sense for you. As we know, real estate is the greatest way to create a lot of wealth. And by taking out some cash, if you don't have that lump sum to be able to purchase a property, that may be your way of purchasing your first investment property. And what would be so great about that is really just getting your feet wet, buying your first one. You would obviously be taking out some cash in order to do so. So your loan amount will go up on your primary, obviously, but it will allow you to buy an investment property. And we do have a number of properties that we're investing in various areas like Tennessee and Orlando, where we're seeing returns of $400 or $500 cash on cash from day one. So financially, it may still make more sense and you may still cash flow better than you are today with your higher interest rate. So things you definitely want to consider. It gets a lot deeper than that, but that's just to give you a quick idea of some of the thoughts and things you should think about right now with historic low interest rates. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help to see what makes sense for you. And at the same time, it is imperative that we focus more on creating long-term wealth. And this could be a way to get your feet wet, like I said, in terms of just being able to purchase an investment property and really start accumulating additional properties that in the long term are just going to bring you a lot of income and the ability to have properties that are going to appreciate, and also the tax advantages and everything else that goes along with it, tenants paying down your mortgage and everything else. So anyway, now is a great time to refinance. Talk to your local lender, talk to myself, give me a call. I'd love to help. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Just wanted to share that real quick. I'm in the process of doing it myself. I'm actually buying a second home as well. It's a great time to buy. So feel free to reach out to me. Look forward to it. Have a good one, guys. Bye.